Good morning, all. So today, I have a good news and a bad news for you all. So let me know whether you would like to hear the good news or the bad news. Okay, so let me go with the tradition. I will first share the good news. The good news is that we all are going to South Africa in business class. But the bad news is it will be just virtual. But I promise you, it will be an enjoying journey. So ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt. Close your eyes for 5 seconds and grab in both the hands your favorite champagne, and we are towards South Africa. It's 32 years ago, 1990, 11th February 1990 to be precise. The orange color, the sun is rising towards glory. The birds are pretty. The sky is clear blue. On the right side, you can see Atlantic Ocean. The waves hitting the rocks. On the left side, you see giraffes, zebras. And there you see a man walking out from the prison after spending 27 years in solitude. This man is a symbol of courage, resilience, and fortitude. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is Lala Mandela, popularly known as Nelson Mandela. And today is once again, we are on 11th February 2023, after 33 years, and I want to celebrate this day of resilience to honor Nelson Mandela. And I have some plans. But we all make plans, right? Yes? Yes. We all make plans. We define our goals. We chalk out strategies. And we dream. But friends, life is never a straight line like this now. To be precise, something like this. This is my ECG report, yeah? Up, down. I remember a Chinese phrase right now. Human intentions are always overcome by those of universe. So what happens? The power of fortune many times crushes all our hopes and intentions into pieces. So our plans, here are the plans. Go for a toss. The goals just fly away and the dreams are shattered. Hi, my name is Vikas Kumar Singh, and today I am going to share with you some very valuable ancient wisdom. And friends, my big promise is that by the end of my talk, once you implement my lessons, once you follow some of them, once you adopt them, your complete perception towards entrepreneurship will change forever. Yes, that's my big promise. And in case your life is in a mess, then I have a message for all of you. So let me ask all of you a question. Have you ever felt that despite putting your best efforts in your dreams, in your goals, in your business, in your profession, things are never in your control? So whether you are a businessman or a bureaucrat, politician, or a professional, student or a housewife, some celebrity, or even a common man like me, the story remains the same. We all fail at some point of time in our life. But friends, what I have found, particularly in the case of entrepreneurs and businessmen, was that majority of them fail. In fact, I have been a failed entrepreneur. All the initial ventures were a failure. But it's just not me. Research shows that majority of the small businesses and entrepreneurs fail. In fact, I was going through data from USA, from a Bureau of Labor Statistics, the latest data of December 2022. And it says that over 22% of the businesses fail right in the first year. Over 50% fail within 5 years. In India, 9 out of 10 startups fail. Scary. Serious. It's a serious problem. What is the solution for this? But before finding solution, let's understand what is the problem. Why do entrepreneurs fail? Is it just a lack of finance? Wrong product, wrong market, competition, wrong business model, greed, or something much deeper, some ethical issues, some other deeper problems? What do we expect out of an entrepreneur? Friends, the word entrepreneur was first used by an Irish-French economist, Mr. Jean-Baptiste. But it originates from a French word, entreprendre, which means to undertake a business. It also combines a Latin word which is entre and prendis. Entre means to swim, like we swim in the swimming pool, and prendis means to capture, to grasp, to understand. But forget about the different versions. My opinion of an entrepreneur is courageous, resilient, and self-motivated. That's the beauty of an entrepreneur. So let me take you again back 22 years ago in this beautiful city of Kanpur, where at that point of time I was working for an export-import company, an export manager. But there was no smile on my face. I was dejected, depressed, confused. I wanted to become an entrepreneur, I wanted to become an exporter, but I didn't know how. I had no mentors. I didn't know how to go about it. But still remember, it's 18th February 2001. I decided. I took the leap of faith. And I decided I have to become an entrepreneur. I have to become an exporter. The biggest challenge was to convince my boss. And I didn't know how to go about it. It was early morning. I got up very early. Got up in my favorite black dress. That's my favorite. Always I use black suit. Kicked few times my 11-year-old Vespa scooter and decided to reach my office. And here I see my boss cabin. Open the door. And there I see my boss, Mr. Perro. Friend, those of you who know Spanish, Mr. Perro. Perro means a dog. I don't know why our parents keep this type of names, Papu, Pintu, Perro. So he was Mr. Perro. And I greeted Mr. Perro. Good morning, Mr. Perro. And Mr. Perro says, good morning, Vikas. We exchanged our communication. But then Mr. Taro suddenly really became a Taro. He really became a dog. He started barking at me, shouting at me. Once he realized that I'm going to leave the company. I still remember his last words. Most of you who would try to become an exporter ultimately end up becoming a porter. I had no choice. I had taken the leap of faith. Friends, I started my own export-import business, and initially it was very successful. By God's grace, now within few months I had a lot more money. But I had got more ego also. I declined to take any mentorship. I think I know everything. I start taking risky decisions. I start giving open credit to the customers. I over-leverage myself. I start taking loans from multiple sources. But then, there is a black swan event. 9/11 that not only destroyed the Twin Towers, but caused a ripple effect in New Delhi, affecting thousands of exporters, including me. And here I am sitting on unsold inventory, cancelled Christmas orders, vendor debt, bank loans. Lightning is stuck on me. I tried many new markets. I tried to explore other markets also, but I'm not successful. And ultimately my business collapsed. I became bankrupt. Lightning struck on me. Destiny again forced me to go back to the job. And by chance I landed in Athens. My job started with Athens, then I moved to Rome, from Sofia, Bucharest, and then finally came back to India. Here again, once again started my export-import business, and by God's grace, it was a successful business, it was a fabulous business. So, having seen my life from both the sides, as an employee and as an entrepreneur, with confidence, with conviction, I can say, the life of an entrepreneur is the most rewarding one, the most successful one. It gives you an inner satisfaction. So let me share you some ancient wisdom which has helped me to transform my life, and I hope it will be useful for you also. These I have drawn from ancient Greek philosophy. The Greek philosophy that not only inspired the European Renaissance, but gave us the likes of Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Raphael, and William Shakespeare. Greek philosophy helped me to become from an entrepreneur to an entrepreneur. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneur is a term which has been coined by me first time, and this is also a title of my upcoming book, Entrepreneur. And what does entrepreneur means? It is an entrepreneur equipped with ancient wisdom. So let me show you 3 ancient wisdom today. Number 1, Noce ipsum. This has been down from the classical Greek philosophy, which means know thyself. Know yourself. Who you are, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses. Why do you want to do a particular project? Why do you want to do a particular job? Question, answer. That is known as Socratic method. Socrates was one of the most intelligent men on the earth at that point of time. But he used to always say, one thing I know, but I don't know anything. And that's a big message for all the entrepreneurs, my friend. Look around. People with the superficial knowledge, they feel they know everything. That happened to me also. But the reality is you have to go deeper into your subject. Know your why. Know why are you doing this thing. Because the moment deeper you go, it gives you a state of flow. It gives you reasons for innovation. Innovations. That Carl Benz gave us the first automobile. or Charles Babbage gave us the first computer, or the Wright brothers gave us the first airplane. That's the power of innovation. You have to just change the narrative, the way Henry Ford changed the way we commute through his Model T, or Steve Jobs changed the way we communicate through iPhones, or Dr. Kellogg's who changed the way we eat the breakfast. Really? That's the power of emotion. Know thyself, know yourself. And my second wisdom comes from a slave. His name was Epictetus. Ladies and gentlemen, Epictetus gave us the golden line. Ta et amin. Ukta et amin. Don't worry, I will explain. These are Greek words. I speak Greek very fluently, but I will explain for you. It means there are a lot of things which are up to us, and there are a lot of things in life which are not up to us. Ladies and gentlemen, my entrepreneur friends, just focus on the things which you can control. Your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions, and leave the things which you cannot control. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are a stockbroker. You cannot control the stock exchange, well, right? But you can control the computer on the screen. That's the power of dichotomy of control. And my last message comes from an emperor. Emperor of Rome, Marcus Aurelius, my favorite mentor. And I draw this lesson from his book Meditation, which says, turn the obstacles upside down. In his own words, impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Whatever you add into a fire, it becomes fuel to the fire. So my entrepreneur friends, whatever obstacles, whatever challenges, whatever difficulties, whatever problems you are facing into your life, remember, ultimately, slowly, they are pushing you towards your goals. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, this classical wisdom, these three ancient wisdom transformed my life. I have a dream. Dream to turn all the entrepreneurs of the world to entrepreneurs. Because I am a visionary. I am a futurist. I believe in future. And with conviction I can say the future belongs to entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs. Because entrepreneur is the answer to all the modern challenges and difficulties that our entrepreneur friends are facing today. Entrepreneur is the way for success and glory. Entrepreneur is the destiny of all the future generations to come. In the end, let me give you a final bonus wisdom. This again comes from Marcus Aurelius, his book Meditation. Objective judgment, this very moment. Unselfish actions, this very moment. Willing acceptance, this very moment, from all external events. Thank you very much. You were a nice audience. Jai Hind.